Hey boys, welcome back to some more Be a Pro career on Rugby League Live 4, and we've broken the little up-down cycle here. We've got a couple of wins on the trot now, taking on the Seagulls, a big, one of the many, rivalries in NRL. There's a lot nowadays, and some of the more old school rivalries don't really have the same intensity that they once had, and it probably goes, as much as it's disappointing, I'd say most of that has gone out the window, like the real rivalries of the day, because it's just what it is. You just can't be as aggressive as it used to be. You just get penalized too much, and it really costs your team if you do anything too silly. So taking on Manly should be a tough game. Once again, I barely even looked at their team, so we're going to be trying to look at it. I know Tommy's there, Jake's still there, Marty. It looks like they've got a pretty solid team. We've obviously snagged Cade Cust, who I don't think... Is he playing in this one? I know we've sort of been rotating we've been going from Nick Ritter to Cade Cust every so often, so I didn't see if Custy was the halfback or not, but regardless, as Cameron McInnes playing at dummy half, a pretty handy signing for the Seagulls. They obviously needed a dummy half since Coruscant left and Fainu got in a little bit of strife. I'm hoping, I guess at the end of the day, if Fainu gets found guilty for the charges and he did the wrong thing, then he deserves to get out of the game. But if he gets found innocent, I don't do that whole case, and even like the Jack DeBellin one. It's so, I don't know, dude. I find it very strange how it gets dragged on for so long. Because if the thing is, if they're found innocent, like, they've missed a stack of footy for no reason. What a ball that was. That was scintillating. And then the backup off the pass, that is unbelievable. Cherry Evans doesn't make the tackle. Oh, baby, that was a try. That was... That was an incredible try. Just the pass to us, and we just threw this absolute bullet to the winger. He made a break, got the offload, and then it was just absolute... It was perfection. The backup play just was... It was, the momentum was staggering. Generally, you don't get that good of momentum in this game. Like the backup, there's players everywhere, the defenders get in the way. But that time... The offload happened, and he was standing still. We called for the ball at the perfect moment, and it just... Yeah, we just got shot out of a cannon and scored a great try. It's right here. We went for a 40-20, and unfortunately, we just took one step too many. So, still a good kick, but couldn't quite get the big play of the 40-20. It's Ryan Madison as well. So, it looks like the Seagulls have an extremely good team. Jackson Hastings is back in the NRL, back at the club. Like I said before, Jakey's still there. So, yeah, they look very strong on paper, but we're playing very, very good footy here. Looks like we're going to go into the halftime break with a 6-point lead, unless they score at the back here. Tommy almost gets away. Thankfully, we had a couple of boys backing us up in that little bit of play. It's going to be McInnes back to Jackson Hastings. Tries to put the little kick in. Gets ricocheted, and that'll take us to the halftime break. 6 points to 0. I think... that try alone makes the game. That's probably one of the best tries I've ever scored in this game. It was unbelievable as we're going out to the right-hand side. Beautiful ball back on the inside. We get the pass. It ricochets off someone. It's scooped up by who is this? We get the pass back off him, and he is going to give us a try on a platter. Oh, boy, what a try that is. And that was a slick bit of play on this right-hand side. It might have been Darryl Clark, the dummy half, backing up there. But that was a nice little play to the right-hand edge. And we're not usually part of the play, but I thought, you know what, we'll be on the inside here, and if I see a little gap, I'll call for the pass off Bevan French, because usually it continues out to the centers and wingers. And I thought, I got to look at the replay of this one, because this was, again... This is a great try. This was off the cusp, little bit of inside ball movement. Look at this. This is Beautiful. Look at the defense sliding. Marty is just a little bit slow with, who is it, Hastings and Madison charging across. Marty, the big prop, is just a little sluggish to get across, leaves the gap. We're backing up. The pass comes off Jakey Trebojevic, a bit unlucky, and I think it is, yeah, Daryl Clark. I thought he was going to get caught. It was touch and go. The AI sometimes don't make the tackles, so, you know, I wanted to make a sure thing of the try, and I think it was justified, honestly. You know, he might have scored it regardless, but it was our play that led to it, so I think it's not like we bagged a try off everyone else doing the hard work, so I think it made sense. And, yeah, this has honestly been almost a perfect game of footy thus far. We made a couple of errors as a team, but honestly, Manly haven't really been able to get into the game. They've got an extremely good team, but we just have not let them, you know, post any real danger. We've controlled the footy, we've controlled the momentum, and scored a couple of absolute beauties of tries. So for Tackleer, a chance to really seal the deal with a try. He looks to kick it across the face. Beautiful kick back onto, who was that? Maybe Daryl Clark again, the dummy half. That was a nice little trick play back against the grain there across the face of goal. But not the tries. We're going to put up the kick. It's ricocheted off someone. The play gets broken down. I was trying to call for the kick again, but yeah, a bit of a shocker there on last tackle, but regardless, not a terrible spot to hand the pill over. As fifth and last, 20 minutes to go in this game. We'd love to get another try, another couple of tries would be nice, but you know, just get that next try. Is Jordan Rapana on the wing as well? Dude, this Manly side is absolutely stacked. They've recruited very, very well as the winger here. I think it's Jordan Rankin. I think that's the winger on this side of the field, who is a pretty good player. I mean, he showed a lot of skill early on. He never really kicked on like a lot of people thought he would. Is right here. The offload, dude, the offload's really, you never usually get an offload from your AI teammates, but that one right there from French was almost a beauty. It got called forward. It was honestly, it was a 50-50 one. He was getting driven back in the tackle, which made it look, you know, more forward than I think it was, but yeah, probably fair enough as Madison gets taken down there. So it looks like the game is basically done and dusted. We don't want to let Manly score though here, and right there, great intercept. We actually came out of the line and left a bit of a gap, but thankfully I think it's Luciane Leilua comes up with the big defensive play to sort of save our ass right there and pick off the footy. So that's going to be a nil score sheet unless we do something pretty silly here. Hopefully we can finish with a bit of a flurry. Latrell on this side of the field hasn't really seen any of the footy, but we just dominated as we try to go for the kick. We had lead boots on apparently as Tommy Trbojevic down the sideline. We're just corralling him. I didn't want to make any rash decisions. We just make the tackle there, and that'll do us. That, you know, only the 12 points to nothing, but geez, those two tries were special. So hopefully you guys are enjoying the series. Make sure to like and comment, and I'll see you in the next one.